Very odd experiment here. I've taken an old computer power supply case, sanded off what would have been the coating, that should have been a zinc coating to keep it from rusting, and it's already rusting a bit, but anyway. I've stuck on now a piece of fiberglass mesh onto it, and I expect the glue will burn off. I'm going to heat this now and see if this could attach to that. And basically I'm trying to see if I could, what you call what's that, ceramic coating, enamel coating, right, what you would have on a stove top. It's an enamel coating. Now I know it isn't exactly this, but easiest way, I don't have enamel powder, just try to heat this fiberglass mesh up and see if it will stick. I think it will not. Now of course I expect the tape will burn off, but it will keep it in place long enough so it doesn't have space, so it minimizes the amount of air that gets in underneath and causes corrosion. I expect though that the corrosion that will occur on the metal surface will in fact impede this thing from working. But heck, it's a small piece of fiberglass mesh, an old supply here that will probably never get used for anything useful, so let's try it. It's gonna probably take 5 minutes. A little bit too much breeze now, so if it doesn't work at this point in time, I may end up retrying it, but let me see if I can block it with a brick and try it, and I'll take some pictures after. That didn't work. It shrank. If you notice, the fibers are a lot closer, the whole thing shrank, it pulled in, this warped and pulled up, and yes, it's completely not attached. But now we have a little glass remnant that looks like snake skin more than anything else. Yeah, apart from that, no, it did not attach. I expected the corrosion to cause problems, but there was more issues than that. With the heating, this entire thing shrank and came off the surface, so it never stayed onto the surface to in fact bond. To check it the other way, instead of heating the actual fiberglass, let me heat the bottom of this and get the metal red hot. So I've prepared over the surface again by sanding it. I'm putting a stainless steel washer on top, and I'll probably rest a brick on top of this just to keep everything down fairly firm. Don't give the fiberglass much options to pull as it did last time. Here it will, here it won't most likely because it doesn't have much option. Probably end up putting in a coin or two inside it just to keep it stiff again and keep everything together. Heat it and see what happens. This approach didn't work either. The metal was completely red hot and warping, and you could see the impression of the washer on the fiberglass, but that's all that occurred. It did not conduct enough for fiberglass to actually melt. Interestingly, as I said, a weight of a brick was on top of this, so yeah, I mean, that's as much force as I think is reasonable to cause this thing to, you know, push into one material into the other, and still didn't work. Oh well. I didn't expect this experiment to really come off well. I just wanted to try it just for the heck of it anyway. And for looking on the internet, it seems that copper works well with this glass thing. So I'm going to try this again. Same old frame, copper, with a little water in it to hold it. I'm going to cut this into little fine pieces. Hopefully it doesn't blow all over the place because there's a lot of breeze right now. I'm going to chip this up into fine pieces. Try to put it on the water so hopefully the water keeps it in place a bit. I have a Q-tip here to just take up as much water as is necessary, just enough to keep it there, and then heat it back with a torch and let's see what happens. So it turned out a lot more water was needed, some blew away, but I got a large enough amount on, so I'm going to heat it slowly. Hopefully water evaporates, doesn't cause much corrosion on the copper yet, and let's see if this thing melts and works. It's very promising. It melted, got really warm, really hot, and it's obviously red, and now it's actually seemed to have fused onto a small piece of the copper there. We'll see how that turns out, how it cools off, and well, does it bond? This turned out quite good. So I'm trying to get this in under the focus is a problem here. Anyway, yes, this turned out really good. It's bonded. It's properly bonded. The glass bonded to the copper below. Of course, there's a few glimpses of the glass. It was properly done. I mean, you saw how that whole thing was matted up badly, but yeah, success. This could be then translated. You have different colors occurring here. This could be translated into multiple things. Fact is, ceramic coating isn't as hard. And now I have to figure out how to prepare steel, but copper apparently just putting it on and it melts and it joins, it fuses. I think the problem with the steel is trying to keep the interface without any corrosion on it. Maybe some kind of, let's use the word, flux will be required to keep the corrosion, to corrode the surface and allow the glass to settle in.